Hey guys, Devil Slayer here. Don't forget to comment, like, rate, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like. It really helps the channel out. And if not, just please leave a like. As always, Devil Slayer Productions makes the best videos.
We finally got you away from those awful mystics. Now let's have some fun.
Indeed. Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
In ancient times, the Serpent King Orochi was imprisoned for the multitude of crimes he had committed against humanity and the havoc he had wrought. Confined to the mystic realm, he was sentenced to suffer eternal punishment and was detested by all those around him. Daji alone felt sympathy for Orochi and assisted him in escaping from his prison. Freed from his shackles, Orochi used his demonic powers to warp the boundaries of time and space and set about gathering some of the bravest warriors the world had ever known. Orochi's objective was simple. He wished to once again wreak havoc across the land, this time by testing his might against these heroes of history.
Look at this, my lord. So many wonderful little playthings for us. My lord? Hey, who are you?
So you are the ones who created this pleasant world. My name is Dong Zhuo. If we join forces, all of our ambitions and desires will come true. How about it?
How very forward of you. But I do like the way you think. All right then, you're in. Now then, Lord Orochi, who would you like us to wipe out first?
I care not. If they are too weak to survive, then they must be ground to dust.
Oh, you always know exactly what I want to hear. Okay, then let's begin with that castle.
My orders are simple. Crush all before you. Only those who can withstand the might of my army are fit to face me.
Oh, that black dawn! The ripping of the earth up into the sky! That was you, wasn't it? Who are you? They're too strong! I've got no chance! This does not bode well.
You're too good. I'm all yours.
Entropy will always triumph. We march at once. I will not stop until I have found a worthy foe.
It's Keiji, isn't it? So, which is it then? Have you come to surrender, or to die?
Get out of my way! It's Orochi we're here to see.
That's Lord Orochi to you. It seems like you still need a little training.
Fall back, Daji. So, you are the one known as Keiji.
So, this is the mighty Orochi. Bright and cheery type of guy, aren't you?
Ha!
So anyway, what is it you're fighting for, huh? World domination? Riches? You got a girl snake somewhere you're trying to impress? No, you're above all that, aren't you? There's something else. Let me join up. I want in.
If you wish, it matters little to me.
Your very existence ensures the promulgation of chaos. Allow me to assist your cause.
This excites you? Very well. Your task will be to terminate all who are unworthy.
In the realm of mortals, Odawara Castle was said to be impregnable. However, before the might of Orochi, it was reduced to nothing more than a pile of rubble. The overwhelming power and sheer violence that Orochi displayed attracted the likes of Dong Zhuo and Kotaro Fuma to his side. The greatest maverick the land had ever seen, Keiji Maeda, also joined the Serpent King, However, it was not Orochi's power that drew Keiji to his side. It was the darkness that was submerged in the depths of Orochi's black heart. Keiji caught a glimpse of this darkness for a brief moment when he fought against Orochi. Some opposed Orochi, some feared him, and some were drawn inexorably to him. Yet the end result was always the same. Surveying the field, Orochi advanced his army in search of yet another worthy opponent.
So, this is our next target? It looks pathetic. Tell me, what do our scouts have to report?
I don't know whose town that is, but it looks deserted. I reckon it'd probably blow away in a stiff breeze.
It'll make a nice change of pace. A bit of a holiday, if you like. Destroy them.
Crush these vermin. I want only the best.
If the battle continues thus, your life will be in danger, my lord. As long as you are safe, recovery is possible. Please escape.
Not alone. I will not leave the people behind.
Then escape together with the people. Take Zhao Yun as well.
Entropy will always triumph.
What will happen to this world?
Entropy will always triumph. Entropy will always triumph.
You won't proceed so easily. Attack, now! My lord, he has been captured?
So, what shall I do with the great Liu Bei? Tell me, what would you like me to do with him?
While Shu has suffered a grave defeat, they still have many brave officers remaining. They are far from finished. With their lord in custody, they will surely come to rescue him. This will provide great opportunities to neutralize them.
You're just buying time, trying anything you can to keep your lord alive, aren't you? But for a desperate plan, it actually sounds kind of fun. Let's do it. I'll keep Liu Bei alive. For now. And remember, you put one foot out of line, and you know what will happen.
This battle will be one to remember.
Attack!
Having captured Chengdu, Daji took Liu Bei hostage and moved to secure the services of the one known as the Sleeping Dragon, Zhuge Liang. Seeking to prevent harm from coming to Liu Bei, Zhuge Liang agreed to serve Daji. From then on, the dragon would serve on the side of darkness. Meanwhile, having heard of Shu's fate, various factions around the land began to rise in opposition to Orochi, for they knew that as long as Orochi was free, mankind's very existence was threatened. Orochi's camp was busy making preparations for the impending counterattack from the humans. Amidst this frenzied atmosphere, Orochi simply smiled in eager anticipation of the coming battle.
Daji, looks like someone who doesn't value their own life is on the way to attack us.
Really? How wonderful. That saves us from having to go and get them. Let's make sure we have a fabulous reception waiting for them.
The time is upon us. First wave, go forth.
Oh, Nemesis, it seems you're on the move. In that case, I had better join you. Well then, this seems like a perfect chance to show them all just how good I am.
Impressive, Nemesis. I cannot but respond. Follow my lead. We ride to the enemy camp.
Stop them! We can't let them approach the main camp!
Resorting to prayer already. This sounds like it won't be much of a challenge.
Entropy will always triumph. Entropy will always triumph.
Well, that was disappointing. Frankly, I expected more. That was hardly enough to make Lord Orochi roll over in his sleep.
It is probable that the enemy has saved their main forces for later.
I suppose you'd better head out there and take care of them. It all sounds a little dull for my liking. Oh, and Zhuge Liang, if you find anyone interesting, do make sure to bring them back to me. I need a new plaything.
Understood. Now with your leave, I will begin preparations for battle.
So listen, what do you make of old Orochi?
Oh, he tries to cover it up with his appetite for destruction and world domination. But really, he's just a shy little boy.
Yeah, I see that. But for me, I don't know. The guy's got a tragic streak. A real death wish. I kinda respect that.
The Orochi army defeated the combined forces of the Takeda and Uesugi. Despite the pride both of them had in their strategic abilities, even their combined strength was no match for Orochi's might. Orochi's strategist, Daji, anticipated continued resistance from the humans and formed a mobile unit to meet them. She entrusted command of the unit to Zhuge Liang. The purpose of this was twofold. Not only was she testing Zhuge Liang's loyalty, but she hoped to instill a sense of despair amongst the humans by forcing them to fight each other. Left with no other choice, Zhuge Liang agreed to lead the unit and headed for Hefei, with his true feelings hidden deep within his heart.
This is Hefei, under Wu's vigil. They will protect their land vigorously. We must be on our guard.
I know you do this for your lord, but surely there must have been some other way.
Have you finished your lecture? Then let us begin with no further delay.
Here they come. Zhou Yu, send out the welcome party. Yes, sir. All armies proceed as ordered. Return.
The Wu army's strategist is Zhou Yu. We mustn't get careless. The northeast appears to be just about in our control. Send a message to the reserve troops. Proceed according to plan. It's just about time to make use of Orochi's own forces.
They used to talk about us, you know.
They'd say, Wei has Zhang Liao, but Wu has gone Ning.
Huh? The bad news for you lot is...
You've had the unfortunate luck to run into the both of us!
Just as I expected from you, Zhou Yu, you never disappoint. However, it would be naive of you to think I would allow things to continue like this.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Sun Ce has returned. We may have a chance now.
Open the gates! We too will join the fray!
You're simply inferior. 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 You're simply inferior.
Orochi has no interest in weaklings. People of Wu, surrender or death. Pick your fate.
You've sold your soul to that monster, have you? That's enough. I surrender, but I request that you spare my men. If you need a hostage, take me.
No, my lord. You are the pride of Wu. If you were held hostage, Wu would be lost.
Remember, Zhou Yu, we may be without land, but the spirit of Wu will never break. The day will come when I will return. Until then, the tiger must hide his fangs away.
A wise decision. Then let us all adjourn to Orochi's camp.
Zhuge Liang captured He Fei and took Sun Jian and a number of other officers from Wu prisoner, leading to a decisive victory for Orochi's forces. Sun Ce and Sun Quan managed to escape capture, but they did not possess the strength to oppose Orochi. As a result, Wu had no choice but to be absorbed into Orochi's forces. First Shu, and now Wu had fallen before Orochi's might. However, even this was not enough to stop the humans, as they increased the intensity of their resistance. Upon hearing this news, Orochi was greatly amused. Perhaps there were still individuals out there who could provide him with a worthy challenge. Once again, the Orochi army set out, seeking glorious battle.
You're not sulking because you lost, are you, Sun Ce? I suppose it's only natural. After all, it was Zhuge Liang who beat you.
So what is it you want me to do?
I want you to use the anger you feel right now and take it out on the man they call Ieyasu. He's annoying me.
Never fear! The One-Eyed Dragon is here to help the Tokugawa! I'll show Orochi what a difference my abilities make!
If only Kawanakajima were here, we may have been able to hold out. As it is, all we can do is fight until the bitter end.
Entropy will always triumph. Choose, weakling. Servitude or death.
Disgrace though it is, I must be prepared to endure the unendurable.
I know what you mean. You have to protect your men as well.
Your surrender is accepted, Ieyasu. Now, you must serve Lord Orochi like the pathetic dog you are. Is that understood?
Of course, my lady, I will offer my body and soul in devotion to my Lord Orochi.
Our Lord has chosen surrender in order to save his people.
My weakness brings disgrace to us all.
I believe Orochi is the only one that is capable of total domination. I will lower my flag to him. Allow me to join you. Show me the power that has won you so many a victory.
Do remember to show our Lord the respect he deserves. My lord, I believe he might make a valuable ally. What do you think?
While some revile me as a demon, others worship me as a god. These humans are not so simply understood.
Orochi crushed the Tokugawa army at Edo Castle like a massive tidal wave. The defeated commander, Ieyasu Tokugawa, swallowed his pride and agreed to serve Orochi. Like the officers of Wu before him, the Tokugawa were absorbed within the Orochi army. In contrast to Ieyasu, there was an officer who actually wished to be part of Orochi's army. This was the man known as the One-Eyed Dragon, Masamune Date. Masamune's demeanor and his high opinion of himself intrigued Orochi, who decided to allow Masamune to serve at his side. Man is a most interesting beast, Orochi thought to himself. No matter how much he dominated them, they refused to give up. This determination convinced Orochi to continue in his quest to find the best the mortal realm had to offer. Once again, Orochi set out in search of a challenge. Before him awaited a great hero who stood head and shoulders above his fellow men.
Lord Orochi, a most hasty departure. I had thought that there was no one left able to oppose you.
There is a man by the name of Cao Cao in Wei. Were you attempting to hide his presence from me?
No, I would never do such a thing.
There is an army ahead. Tell me, Sun Quan, whose army is it?
That is the Standard of Wei.
It is fated thus, the final bastion of hope. Come, hero of chaos. Show me wherefore you earned that name.
So, they've come for us. All who stand in my way will be annihilated. I've never seen such weapons before.
Help! Run! We don't stand a chance against that!
Their weapons fire shells that explode after impacting with the ground. We could somehow cause them to explode before they are launched. It is worth a try. Engineers, begin preparations for a fire attack! All forces seem to be in position. All units, advance! Eliminate all enemy officers!
My lord! My lord! Lord! My lord! Lord Cao Cao!
The hero of chaos has failed. Humanity has none who can satisfy me after all.
Lord Orochi, I have a message from Ieyasu. He says the Oda army has set up camp at Mikatauhara. By the way, their leader, Nobunaga, has the temerity to refer to himself as the Demon King.
Demon King? Interesting. Daji, we must advance upon him at once.
Orochi was able to defeat the hero of chaos. He is every bit as powerful as I thought.
You really think so? If you ask me, he didn't seem all that thrilled to win.
Idiot! Show me a general who isn't pleased by victory, and I will show you a fool! Our next prey is Nobunaga. When we defeat the Demon King, you will surely see a smile on Orochi's face.
Even the defeat of the Wei army did not bring a smile to Orochi's face. Without even bothering to chase down the remaining Wei troops, Orochi turned his attention to searching for the next challenge. Just then, word came that the Demon King, Nobunaga Oda, had set up camp near Mikatauhara. The fact that a mere mortal dared to give himself such a lofty title was enough to pique Orochi's interest. He set out in order to see this man for himself.
So, tell me, what's this Nobunaga like?
He has the power to kick the chaos right out of this world.
Sounds like he's humanity's last hope. This should be a lot of fun. Let's smash him to pieces.
Let us see if the Demon King can live up to his reputation.
They're here! No need to trouble Lord Nobunaga. Orochi! Monsters? Heh, they're no match for us.
Always triumph.
Oh, they've gone and shut themselves up in the castle. I know. If we take their supplies, they'll have to come
Things begun.
Come on in and join my little party of death. I feel totally spent. You don't mind if I lie down for a while, do you?
We knew you'd come. Everyone, charge! Heaven's will is that I survive, as indeed seems to be the will of the Serpent King.
Entropy will always triumph. Entropy will always triumph. Entropy will always triumph. Entropy will always triumph.
They're moving just as I predicted. Hurry and crush those storehouses.
Nobunaga. I shall remember the name.
It's a bit sad, isn't it? It looks like there's no one left who can stand up to you, my lord.
Do you not feel it, Daji?
It's cold. It's not them, is it? It can't be.
They think they can take me back. They are wrong.
The time for us to meet has come at last, Orochi. You had the power to create this world. For that, you have my respect. Yet, by the time we realized what you'd done and sought after you, you had already passed away. Your fate was already decided long ago, Orochi. You must return with us, back to the Mystic Realm to face your punishment.
As usual, you speak as if you were on stage, child.
And yet, I do see some truth in what the boy says. Let's finish this.
All had fallen before him, having defeated the Oda army. A smile finally found its way to Orochi's lips. Having laid waste to everybody that stood in his way, Orochi had left a path of destruction in his wake. However, he was certain that man would try for one last desperate attack. When forced into a corner, man could prove to be a most fearsome beast. Perhaps that would provide the challenge that Orochi had sought for so long. Perhaps he would finally find satisfaction. However, a group of uninvited guests decided to join the battle for themselves. Undeterred, the Serpent King welcomed all that were foolish enough to oppose him in this final battle.
There are some weirdos over there. Daji, who are they?
They are the mystics, the arrogant fools who tried to keep Lord Orochi trapped in their world. It looks like they're a little upset about the brilliant plan I hatched to set him free.
I come in search of the mightiest humanity has to offer. I have no use for immortals. I have spent an eternity in this skin. Now they shall pay for the wrongs I have been done. Pious, condescending fools. They shall feel the true wrath of the Serpent King.
That's right. No one gets in the way of my lord. They won't soon forget how deeply his fangs bite.
You who flee from justice, look at me in despair.
Come, you foul shadows of evil! Repent now, or face heaven's wrath!
Very dramatic, I'm sure. All right then, boy. Now is your chance to take charge.
What are these?
Stop panicking, you imbeciles! Take down the sorcerer!
Now let us see if we can cause some confusion. She has thwarted my plan? Daji has learned much, it seems. Then perhaps it is time to show my true power.
If you have finished playing games, then come and face me.
Very well. I should have known you would show no interest. It is time then to administer your punishment.
Entropy will always triumph.
You pitiful worms, you shall not even touch me.
Things begun.
Come, my servants, arise from your slumber.
It appears I miscalculated his strength. It shall not happen again. Remember that.
Your victory will last merely a moment. Heaven's wrath will not be stayed here. Fate has spoken. You cannot escape your doom.
I have badly underestimated you. You win this one, but I will not surrender.
Entropy will always triumph. Entropy will always triumph. I shall not be captured again. Mortal, immortal, none can match me.
You seem in fine spirits today, Orochi.
Of course. Cao Cao is finally dead, and the brave warriors of Shu are all his loyal slaves. And with Wu and the Tokugawa under our thumbs as well, this world belongs to Lord Orochi.
So tell me, you gonna keep on looking for someone strong enough to end you?
Huh. Humanity will not surrender so easily. Perhaps the warrior strong enough to overcome me is closer than he knows.
Orochi!
I hope you guys enjoyed your video. As always, don't forget to comment, like, rate, and subscribe. Please leave a like. It will really help the channel out. And don't forget to check out other content on my channel. And if you like what you see, subscribe. Thank you and have an awesome day, guys.